92.3
WTTS.
World-class rock.
It was about 4 years ago. This guy first came by our studio, and he was promoting a record which turned out to be a massive hit. In fact, one of the early winners of our Cage Match Hall of Fame, one of the early entrants, I should say. John Mayer, I've just got to ask you, John, have you had that 10-year reunion yet?
That 10-year reunion is a week from tomorrow.
Now, you don't have to name names, okay?
Okay.
But maybe there was somebody, we all had that person in high school. It was just kind of out of our reach. That social strata thing in high school?
Sure.
Is there anybody that you're really, looking forward to seeing at this reunion? I mean, you don't have to name names, but...
There was for a time, but I think after the music thing kind of kicked in, I may have already taken care of that.
92.3 WTTS.
Bloomington, Indianapolis.
Does anybody really know what time it is? Gotta get back in time. Let's do the time warp. Ain't it funny how time slips away?
Welcome to the WTTS Time Capsule 1984. I'm Laura Duncan, and it was the year that Big Brother was predicted to watch us all. Leg warmers for fashion, hairspray, and shirts worn off the shoulder were seen all over the place, as well as imitators of Madonna and Michael Jackson. And MTV made a big impact on the careers of those that were just getting started and those that were trying to make a comeback. The summer of 1984 marked Prince's very first #1 hit. It was part of the soundtrack for Purple Rain, in which Prince starred, designed to make him a superstar, and of course, it did just that. Sat on the charts at #1 for 5 weeks. It's Prince and the Revolution, When Doves Cry. The WTTS Time Capsule, 1984.
Paul Mendenhall along with Todd Berryman and our special guest, Trey Anastasio, getting ready for this big festival in Vegas. You still talk with Mike Gordon or anybody? Is everybody cool, with everything?
More than cool. It's almost been something I just noticed in the last week. I talked to Mike this morning and last night. He called me from his Leo tour. For the four of us, it's been almost helpful to our friendship and relationship in a certain way. I think that when things had gotten so big around us the last couple of years that we weren't really hanging out that much together. Now, since this kind of has happened, I love those guys so much. And yes, I talk to them constantly.
92.3
WTTS.
Select a set.
And when we do select a sets, we always ask for the reason you're picking the songs. And today, Melissa puts her reason in the subject line of this email. The subject, great current bands or artists from the UK or Europe that are not Coldplay. That's the entire subject line right there. Okay, that works. Thank you, Melissa. 3 from Europe that are not Coldplay, that are great bands, too. That's the Select a Set today on 92.3 WTTS.
92.3